Welcome to this radio channel, and it is Monday, April 9th. We will take a look at what to expect in propagation for the week that is coming ahead. Now, we had some pretty good propagation in general in the past few days and pretty much all of last week. Yes, it does show that solar flux is not very high, but it does still give us interesting propagation. I've been hearing a lot of things. I've been hearing China direct from the Kashi transmitter site in China. So that is something that I don't hear very often. Even KBS World Radio on 15575 has been making it just enough to listen to the program. So which is kind of interesting for such a low solar flux. So what's gonna happen this week basically? Well, we're gonna have maybe a little more trouble this week because there is a huge coronal hole that is actually just placing itself right at the great, place on the sun where the solar wind will escape and probably, maybe, give us some geomagnetic storming. Not the big geomagnetic storms, but there will be some probability of minor geomagnetic storming during the week, which means we'll kind of have highs and lows in propagation this week. Some days might be good, and suddenly for a few hours it might suddenly change, and the propagation might degrade or change, because depending on what's happening with the geomagnetic field, sometimes it enhances north-south propagation. So expect a mixed bag this week because of this coronal hole where the solar wind escaping will actually create minor geomagnetic storms on the Earth. So, expect that it's not always going to be, and it can change, from being good to being bad in just a couple of hours. So, a lot will happen. K-index, as we see here, has gone up to 3, which is the highest we've seen in the past week, pretty much. But expect that to maybe move to 4 or 5 if things do get a little more windy with the solar wind gusts around the Earth. So enjoy the propagation week. Of course, I will be posting some videos, trying to post every day, and we'll be looking at anything. Don't forget that HARP is conducting tests with their high frequency auroral antennas and transmitters in Alaska. So check that out. You might actually hear them. I've heard them on Friday and Saturday night, so wouldn't be surprised you could hear them also this week. It's all going on until Saturday, and of course the information, go on Twitter, and what you need to do on Twitter is follow somebody that's called Chris Fallen. His handle on Twitter is CT Fallen. So if I just CT Fallen, you will see that. Here we go. Oops. Do it again. CTFAL. Here we go. And he's the guy that you need to follow. He posts the information, as you see here, of when and how and what frequency they're using and so on, what type of transmission they're going to do. So check that out. They do a lot of these little tests. It's going to be interesting to see what's going to happen. If you enjoy my videos, please subscribe, give us thumbs up. Thank you for watching.